What's up, guys? It's your boy Marcus J here, back with another history video. And today we're talking about Bai Bureh, the man from Sierra Leone. So let's get right to it. Bai Bureh was born on February 15th, 1840 in Kasai, Sierra Leone. Bai Bureh was an excellent leader and strategist. His father was a known war chief, and not much is known about his mother, but she was probably a Temne woman from the region of what is now today Makeni. When he was young, he was nicknamed Keblai, which means one whose basket is never full, or one who never tires of war. When he was young, he was sent to Gabendembu. Sorry for mispronouncing these names, but he was sent there, which is a training school for warriors, and this is where he coined the name. And he eventually became a famous war leader during the 1860s and 1870s. He served under a Soso ruler in a prolonged jihad. Now, for those who don't know, a jihad is a struggle or fight against the enemies of Islam. Then finally, in 1886, Keblai was crowned ruler of Kasai, which is a small kingdom near Port Loco, and given the royal title. Now, Bai Bureh had a strong ambition and started fighting neighboring villages and leaders of those villages with the vision that they will become Muslim and traditional instead of depending on the British colonists. Bai Bureh wasn't fond of the British. He didn't cooperate with the British, and the British didn't appreciate that, which then caused Bai Bureh's army to raid British troops in French Guinea, and he refused to obey a treaty he didn't sign. Then the British in 1893 decided to be petty and made a hut tax, making people in Sierra Leone pay to live on their own land. The people in Sierra Leone who couldn't afford it were forced into slavery, working as laborers. But of course, Bureh wasn't having any of it. He ignored the tax and wanted the British to leave. The British governor offered a £100 reward for Bai Bureh's capture. Bai Bureh's counter offered with a £500 reward for the capture of the governor. And in 1898, he declared war on the British. So Bai Bureh brought warriors from the Temne states and some local Soso and Limba soldiers, and they had an advantage over the British by fighting them using guerrilla warfare. They kept catching the British off guard. They got punishing fire from behind concealed war fences and then disappearing in the bushes. He knew to cut off supply lines and the value of it. Despite all of that, he protected civilians and missionaries, even the British caught in the war zones. Now, Bai held off the British until the British used the scorched earth policy and started burning villages and pastures to starve enemy troops. But Bai eventually developed a reputation for having supernatural powers. He was believed to have been bulletproof and have the ability to be able to stay underwater for long periods of time. And now £100 the British offered for information to catch Bai Bureh, and nobody came forward. Colonial officer wrote about Bai Bureh's men and them saying they loved their chief and remained loyal to him to the very last, until 1905, where he returned to his home village. He was exiled for 7 years in total. He died 3 years later in 1908 at the age of 68. And I'm all out, guys. Thank you for the commenter who commented under my video, my Sengbei video, who gave me the idea for this one. Shout outs to you, and I'm all out. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.